Welcome to this video playing Nico from France. Okay, let's play one of my regular openings for a change. The double Fianchetto against the King's Indian. A solid opening for white, and quite often an opening that black players have some issues dealing with. See it again and again. Knight on a5. Is there a way to exploit that? It looks a bit strange to go to a5 here that early. I don't see it though. He always has got c5. So let's just play normal moves. I can actually take, which is not too bad. Okay, come on, let's take. If he takes with the knight, it took him some time to play knight a5 and so on, and taking with the pawn, I would have had c5. At least this would have been an idea. Okay. Yeah, well, b5 is not playable here, I guess, because of knight d5. Knight d5 is an interesting move anyway, but if he takes bishop g7, there's always knight e3. This is quite a funny move. You need to take into account, so I cannot really play that, knight d5. Okay. Queen d2. Yeah, maybe queen d2. Okay, yeah, he's playing very quickly. Knight d5, there's knight e4, queen c2, bishop b2, queen b2. Yeah, it still feels like a good position. Taking on c4, I take on f6, this is really bad. Taking on d5, cd5 is downright awful because of the c6 weakness. He basically has to play knight e4, I think. Knight e4 seems almost forced. Queen c2 then, bishop b2, queen b2. Takes on c4, rook c4. Yeah, this looks like a convenient position for white. Nothing spectacular, but nice. He's taking some time. Yeah, maybe theoretically speaking, he could think about a move, moving the knight e8 or something. But this is also a bit weird. Yeah, check. This I consider to be unplayable. Now you have a completely destroyed structure. d6, a6, f6. White has 2 pawn islands, black has 3. Yeah, this is the kind of position that an excellent technical player wins basically in his sleep. Which is not saying that I will do that, but give that to Magnus Carlsen and he will win every game against anybody. Okay, but this is really nice now. Knight e5, rook d4 basically gives up the d6 pawn. How is he going to cover that now? I don't see how. Yeah, it was a very strange decision to take on c4. Maybe he just somehow didn't see knight e4. I mean, possible. If you don't see this move, you're basically in big trouble. Everything else is just really bad. Okay, I can play rook c1 first. And then take on d6. Don't have a good square for the queen anyway. Maybe to a7, but it's not particularly great. Okay, should I take on e5 first? It takes with the pawn, rook takes. Yeah, I can take with the rook. Yeah, let's consider. I could simply take here. Yeah, and I will. It's simple and good. Attacking a6 now and e5. What I need to be aware of is that I have a slight back rank issue, but not now. I can just take it.
Black resigns.
Yeah, he really fell apart here. I guess somehow he didn't. Up to this point, everything was quite normal, but he somehow didn't see knight e4, I think. And if you don't see the move for some reason, then you're in big trouble. You don't have any other move. Need to do that. Queen c2, and this was the line that I gave during the game. And here white is typically slightly better because b5 has weakened the c file. Let's say, for instance, after that, it's slightly tricky. The knight here, for example, if it goes to c5, you also need to reckon with this this maneuver. Note that the knight and the rook are both attacking pieces, so not so great. And after that, it's basically gone. I mean, how do you defend all your weaknesses here? It's already material loss that black cannot avoid, and at the end you still have weaknesses. Sometimes if you lose a pawn, but you lose your only weakness, then it's not so terrible. But here you lose a pawn and just sit on further weaknesses, so it's simply impossible to hold. All right, thanks for watching.